So the second core fear is I am unsafe in some way. And, I do work on myself. Every couple of weeks, I have a session with someone who's a coach for me. And just 2 weeks ago, we had a really interesting discussion. And I have been teaching this stuff, and I hope you don't think, well, why are we listening to her? Because she's obviously so messed up. But in the nature of vulnerability and authenticity, and I promised I would be authentic, and this is the real me, not the persona me, I discovered I don't think I have felt safe since I was a toddler. Everywhere in my life that I've been. And in this moment, as I am speaking on stage, I realized why I felt so, I don't even know the word, attached, so in love with everybody in the team and the people I've met here. And I think it's because I feel safe. They have done, and thank you. You can clap to that because that is astonishing. And if you can go home and you can make every client you have feel safe, if particularly with your children, and please, those who've got children, I know some of the children are here, but please, will you have the conversation with your children out loud about these three core fears? And talk to them, because they will all have them. If they're 0 to 7, you've got a chance to undo anything that's been done. If they're past 7, you still got a chance to undo it. Even if they're 27, have the conversation out loud. And when you've got toddlers, use the words, you are so worth loving. Not you're lovable, not you're, so beautiful, or all those other things. You are worth loving, because it ties into their worth and worthiness and what they tell each other. And this good enough. And we might say, well, good enough's not enough. Yes, it is. Because your mission, should you choose to accept it, apart from being a walking joy spot, is also to be your best version. Because joy stands, over here, for just one you. You are astonishing. You are amazing. Yes, we have warts. Yes, we have malware. And if we're not aware of the malware, we can't be blamed for it. But if we're aware of the malware, we can start to work on it and get back to the astonishing essence that you really are and emanate that essence. Because what we're emanating now, which I didn't realize, I was emanating worthlessness. I'd be on stage, and even though I wasn't conscious of it, I would in some way affect the field, that there would be this worthless kind of thing happening. And the same with the unsafe. And I'm truly so grateful for all of you and the astonishing Buffini team, because in a space where there's this beautiful safety, then miracles happen. And it's like a chrysalis moment, where the butterfly goes into this ooey gooey mess in a chrysalis, and we think things are the worst times in our lives because everything's falling apart. And then a transformation occurs and something brilliant happens, but we forget it's a chrysalis moment. And I've just been through a chrysalis moment. And I think the amazing timing of being here and the source orchestration, God, or whatever you want to call it, the blessing, is that in this space, we all get to transform and emerge as beautiful butterflies, because it's such a wonderful, wonderful, safe place.